Before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe our channel and join our CarbonBook family. I will try to explain about the mystery of Atlantis through history, geography and philosophy. Atlantis is an ancient city related to the Greek mythology. The Atlantis was first noted by Plato in his writings. Plato said about Atlantis in his dialogue books Timaeus and Critias. These writings were written by him around 2,300 years ago. Atlantis was gone extinct around 9,200 years ago, from the time of Plato. It means that Atlantis existed around 11,500 years ago. In his writings Plato said that Atlantis was destroyed by a huge tsunami and sank into the sea in just a night. In his second dialogue book Critias, Plato said that he got this information from his great-grandfather's friend Solon. Solon was a lawmaker. When he visited Egypt, the Egyptians said about the city of Atlantis to Solon. He then said about Atlantis to Plato's great-grandfather. We know that there are many cities, which sank into the depths of the seas, but why did Atlantis become so popular? Because it was a very developed city. In the center of the city, there was a temple of the Greek god Poseidon. There was a statue of Poseidon, holding his trident in the temple. There will be an ox statue in front of his statue. The citizens of the Atlantis used the crystal technology for their needs. There was a powerful crystal in the center of the temple, and it would satisfy the energy needs of the city. The crystal has the power to change the weather, dematerialize, give electrical and psychic powers to humans and even treat wounds. Many people think that the city was making use of some alien technology. In knowing this, many people began their search for Atlantis, because of its powerful crystal technology and its fortune. According to Plato's writings, Atlantis was built by Poseidon. Poseidon divided the city into 10 parts. The structure of the city was of concentric circles of land and water alternatively. There were 3 circles of water and 2 of land. And the diameter of the entire structure was 127 stadias. Stadia is an ancient Greek measurement unit. 1 stadia is equal to 607 feet. It means the diameter of Atlantis is 77,089 feet. In kilometers it's 23.49 kilometers. According to Plato, there is an opening to the city towards the south of the city. Because the citizens of the city became greedy, the Greek gods thought of destroying the city and did so. This is the original story according to the writings of Plato. Many people came up with different ideas about where the Atlantis is. Some say it's been swallowed by the Bermuda Triangle. Some say it's under Atlantic Ocean. Other ideas about Atlantis' location are near Cambodia, near Australia, in Sweden, Sri Lanka, and lost city of Dwaraka. There are around 13 places around the earth which are expected to be Atlantis. But all those places were rejected as Atlantis based on some or other reason. This disappointed many scientists. I can say where's the Atlantis with photographic and logical proofs. The image which you are currently seeing is the Eye of Sahara. It's located in the Sahara Desert. Because of the research of a scientist named Jimmy, this place became very famous. When seen from sky, it can be seen in the shape of human eye. It's located in the Angkor Plateau. It's also called as Richard's structure. Between the years 1930 to 1940 it was discovered as Richard Crater. It was first misthought as a crater, formed as a result of an asteroid or meteorite hit. And some others say that it was formed as a result of laccolithic thrust. It means it's a volcanic activity, which forms the uprising of the land. This theory was put forward in the year 1948. And since then everyone forgot the Eye of Sahara. According to Plato, the main city of Atlantis consists of concentric circles of water and land. we can see the same structure of concentric circles in the Eye of Sahara. There were alternative zones of sea and land, larger and smaller encircling one another. There were 2 of land and 3 of water, which were turned as if with a lathe, each having its circumference equidistant everywhere from the center. All these requirements meet with Eye of Sahara. The diameter of Atlantis is 127 stadia, which is equal to 23.49 kilometers. When we measure the diameter with the help of Google Earth tools, we can measure the diameter of Eye of Sahara. As you can see, it's exactly the same as 23.5 kilometers. According to Plato, the mountains of the island of Atlantis were celebrated for their number and size and beauty. It means the Richard structure was surrounded by beautiful mountains. The Eye of Sahara also have mountains around it. But over thousands of years, due to natural disasters, they have lost their glory. The surrounding mountains of the city flowed with rivers, which can be noticed when we see the image keenly. We can see the traces left by the rivers. Plato said, "This part of the island looked toward the south, and was sheltered from the north." This is where our Eye of Sahara didn't match with Plato's description. But we should notice that there were many changes taken in our tectonics. When we look at the map of Africa before 12,000 years, all the region of Sahara was flooded and some dunes were left as islands. The Eye of Sahara has high altitude. Because of laccolithic intrusion, this region has a higher altitude than other region of Sahara. It means that the tectonic plates push the area to a higher altitude. When we see the current structure of Richard's structure, we can notice the opening towards the Atlantic Ocean, which meets the Plato's description. According to Plato, Atlantis is a part of Atlantic which is now no longer accessible by ship. Due to the changes in sea level and tectonic activities, Atlantis came up again, but it's located at the middle of the desert where no ship can go. Due to volcanic activities, some parts of the Earth which sank into Earth rose up. Scientists say that once, the region of Sahara was present underwater. Scientists explain it with the help of Younger Dryas impact hypothesis. Around 13,000 years ago, due to an asteroid impact, carbon dioxide gas has released. Due to this, many changes took place in the temperature and sea levels of the Earth. During that time many cities and species went extinct.